Hey guys, this is Danielle with the TPF Cosmetics. We get requests all the time for lip swatches, so I wanted to show you guys a couple today. First, I'm going to start with Blackberry. This is an awesome color for fall. I really love it because it looks super dark, but it actually can go on pretty sheer. You can sheer it out if you want to. We actually make a lip liner called Cabernet that is fantastic with this. If you want to build on it and go for a really vampy look, you can do that as well. All of our lipsticks actually have vitamin E and aloe, and they have a buttercream icing scent, so that is fantastic. But it is a high pigment lipstick, but again, this one can sheer out if you like, but it can also be really buildable. Can you guys just see that color? And then again, like I said, layer Cabernet under it and you can really give a really deep, rich shade. So Afterglow, okay. If you're like head cheerleader, prom queen, or you just love that little punch of pink, this is the lipstick for you. It is raging pink, you guys. Can we see that? So if you're a Barbie girl, yes, go for Afterglow. Looks awesome on blondes, blue eyes. You know, if you have a good tan going on and you really want a big pop of color, Afterglow is the way to go. So All Naturel is a fantastic color that is a little bit more of a cool nude. It almost has a kind of a gray undertone to it. I tend to like it more on darker skin tones that are like brunettes or something like that. But it looks so good when you're doing a smoky eye. We actually have a TPF certified artist out in Virginia who wears it, like puts it on everybody, I think, and it always looks so good. If you ever check out Blush Tone, she uses this color all the time on her social media. But that one is All Naturel, and it looks fantastic. An awesome pink lipstick shade. This is one of my favorites because it has a little hint of coral, and as you see, I love that coral pink. It's called Bunny. It's perfect. You guys, look how pretty. It is so creamy when it goes on, and it is like a very high pigmented lip. So you don't have to use a whole lot, but it gives a really pretty wash of color. I love this shade with like a deep smoky eye or even a really natural, just kind of pink shimmery eyeshadow. It looks really beautiful. I particularly use this shade a lot on blonde haired, blue eyed girls, but I love wearing it as well. And it looks fantastic in spring, summer, or really year round. So Cocktail is a fantastic blue undertone color. What that means is it actually has like a coolness to it. So today the colors that I'm wearing are very warm, and you can see there's kind of a big difference. I tend to use this shade if I'm doing like a lavender or purple eye on somebody, and it has actually quite a bit of shimmer to it. So if you're ever needing it like for stage or anything like that, it is a great color. It's going to make your lips look a little bit fuller, and it has kind of a pink and gold tone to the shimmer, but you can obviously see that blue cool undertone to it, and that one is Cocktail. So O lipstick is what I'm actually wearing now. I've layered it on top of our lipstick Ooh La La. It is so amazing for fall going into winter. I absolutely love this shade. If you want to try a shade that's a little bit darker, but you're a little bit afraid of going too dark, like I myself have thinner lips, and a lot of times if you wear a lipstick that's darker, it makes your lips look even more thin. But O is like the perfect mix of going into a fall shade, but not being so dark that it's overwhelming. It actually has a lot of shimmer to it, so it can make the lips look more full, and it can take on like a copper or a purple or a golden hue, all different views. So I absolutely love that aspect about it. But this color is called O, and it's EAUX, like the Cajun O. Check it out. So this next one I'm going to show you is called Ooh La La, and this shade is so great in the summer if you are like have a little bit of a tan going on and then you wear this one. I love it. It is just a deep coral, so it's pretty bright. It looks fantastic on tan skin, but then it also looks really great if you have fair skin as well. But this is one of my favorite go-tos for summertime. I actually am wearing this today, and right now it's fall, but what I did was I layered it underneath O lipstick, which I'll show you in another video, and it gives a really awesome fall shade as well. This one is Ooh La La. So Plush is fantastic shade if you're wearing lavenders or plums on your eyes and you want to give a little bit of color that's kind of cohesive with those shades. If you like cooler tones, if you have green eyes, anything like that, this is really going to help. Another fun fact about blue undertones on lipsticks is it makes your teeth look whiter. So if you want to have that really bright smile, definitely choose a shade that has a little bit of a blue undertone to it. Plush is a great one for that. It is not a shimmer, but it's definitely moisturizing, so it's not too matte either. If you've used our lipstick Sequel, I always say this one is like its little sister because it doesn't have the shimmer. And this one is called Plush. So this shade is Ruby Slippers. Love the name. If you're a Wizard of Oz fan, it's awesome. But I kind of designed this for girls that want to try a bolder lip, but they're a little bit afraid. So if you love red lips, or even if you don't, but you've always wanted to try one, I would definitely start off with this. This is your gateway to red lips. It goes on a lot more sheer than it looks in the tube. So I always say it gives you kind of the look that you've been eating like a bowl full of berries, or when you're a kid and it's summertime and you've been eating that cherry popsicle and your lips turn red. This gives that same flush of color. So it does go on sheer. It feels really, really soft on the lips. It contains vitamin E and aloe, and this one is Ruby Slippers today. This one is Russian. This is actually my favorite red lip for me to personally wear. It's more of a kind of just like a very neutral red. So I wouldn't say that it's too blue or too orange. It's kind of like a poppy red color. So it goes on very rich, as you can see. It's a very high pigmented color. It has our signature buttercream icing smell, a little bit of taste to it because it has natural vanillin. And it is long lasting. It's not an all day liquid lip, but it is long lasting because it has a lot of pigment. But I love this shade. You can check us out on YouTube as well. And I do a video with all of our red lips. And this one is the one that I'm wearing in most of the pictures. But that one is Russian. Savoir Faire is one that no one can say, but everybody loves. It is literally our best-selling lipstick. It looks good on almost any skin tone. I would actually say any skin tone. But it is just like the perfect coral nude, little bit more pop of coral to it. It's a really warm shade. So I love it if you're doing like bronzy cheeks, maybe like a peachy or bronzy eye. It just looks fantastic. For my pageant girls out there, this is my go-to stage lip. Like I put this on almost anyone unless you're wearing purples. But Savoir Faire, love it. It's that great little pop of color that everybody needs. Looks good year round. This one is See-Through. This is such a great pink, but it's a little bit more of like a blue undertone pink. So if you're a girl that likes more cooler shades, See-Through is a fantastic shade for you. We have another pink that's great called Bunny, but to me, Bunny is obviously a little bit more warm, and this is a little bit more cool. So if you're wearing, like, as far as eyeshadow, let's say like lavenders or purples or plums, and you love a pink lip, this lip is great for that. This one is called See-Through. This one looks so good if you're wearing purples. It's definitely a more cool undertone. It has kind of a bluish purple undertone. It's called Sequel. You can see it has a little bit of shimmer to it. So it's not a flat or a matte lipstick. All of our lipsticks go on really creamy, and they actually have vitamin E and aloe, if you weren't aware of that. So it's moisturizing your lips as well. And they smell like buttercream icing. It can't get any better. But Sequel, love it year round. Love it with lavenders. So if you have green eyes, it is like a great lipstick called Shrimp. And if you follow my social media at all, I wear this like every day. It's just a really, really great nude, but has a little bit of color to it as well. It's more of a peachy undertone. I love wearing this with our lip liner Cameo, but if you want more of a neutral look, our lip liner Sand is great with it. I love it just with an everyday look. So if you're doing just very simple blush and eyes, it just kind of ties everything together. But this is also a great color if you are doing like a darker smoky eye and you don't want a lip to overpower it. And this shade is Shrimp. Okay. So Stripped is actually the lightest shade that we make. And I love this color if I'm doing either a dark brown or a black smoky eye. You can see there's not a whole lot of color to it. So I don't tend to use this by itself, meaning like if I just had kind of a naked eye, a really natural lipstick, because I do feel like it give you a little bit too much of a washed out look. Now I have paired it with Cameo lip liner. Do the lip liner all over first and top it with this, which is gorgeous, and then put a little gloss in the center. But I absolutely love this shade with a smoky eye. This is almost always my go-to shade for smoky eyes. This is definitely the biggest selling red lipstick that we have. We use this for our favorite Houston NFL cheerleaders last year. But now we've created them their own lipstick you have to check out. But this one is Vixen, and Vixen definitely lives up to its name. It's a little bit more of a blue undertone red, but very, very bright. It's kind of like that little red Corvette that everyone wants to drive. This looks so good and makes your teeth look so white. So you guys check out Vixen. I love sharing some of our lipsticks with you guys today. Be sure to pick one up at tpfcosmetics.com because we have so many to choose from. You can also follow us on Instagram at The Perfect Face, Pinterest, and Facebook at TPF Cosmetics.